real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Brian Hain was a deputy at the local jail, and he first met the defendant when she was incarcerated for her second DUI. They eventually got married, but it ended due to her excessive drinking. He's suing his ex-wife for breach of contract, a cell phone, and damaged property. Defendant Brandy Hain says Brian was extremely controlling throughout their relationship, and he's still trying to get her back to this day. Brandy says she and Brian even spent the night together last night at a hotel, so she can't believe he's suing her.
All right, prove your case.
In 2001, I was a deputy at the local jail, and that's where I first met Brandy.
What was she in jail for?
For her second DUI. Now, it's probably not the best place to meet somebody. However, you know, I believe everybody deserves a second chance.
Okay.
You know, we kept it professional, obviously. You know, I wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to be doing. But later on, we had met at a bar when she got out.
How long afterwards?
Approximately 2 weeks after she was
2
released.
weeks after she was released, what happened?
Well, sparks went off. I mean, we were getting along good and stuff. We started seeing each other, and it was off and on for the next 8 years. We almost got married one time. However, her drinking put a halt to that. She would go on binges or whatever and disappear for the night and never come home. So I called it off that time.
Sir?
Then you go to work and find her there.
Pretty much.
Let me get a little background from you, ma'am. He says you all met while you were incarcerated.
We did, and that's completely inaccurate. I was actually in there on my first misdemeanor DUI. I was serving some time. We talked a little bit, and we eventually went to the place that he's speaking of, to that bar, and met, and it was really loud in there that evening, and so we went to a Best Western hotel, and we stayed the night. And it was from then on out.
Because it was loud in the bar.
Well, he doesn't like loud. He doesn't do social environments.
We'd go on binges or whatever and disappear for the night and never come home. So I called it off that time.
Sir?
Then you go to work and find her there.
Plaintiff Brian Hain is suing his ex-wife, whom he met when he was a deputy at the local jail, and she was an inmate.
You all went to the hotel because you could not hear.
Well,
So you went to the hotel to talk.
no.
Rented a room.
No.
Let's go rent a room, baby.
No.
So we can talk. It's too loud in here. You all didn't have cars? You couldn't go in the car?
I didn't go to the hotel to talk. I went there to hit it and quit it. And that's,
Pardon me?
Well, I went there to hit it and quit it.
First, you
That's-
said
in all
you
honesty.
said it was too loud, and that's why we went
For
to
him,
the
it was too
hotel.
loud. I'm a social
All right.
butterfly, not him. But subsequently, you know, in our relationship over the past 10 years has been tumultuous. He's sued for the amount of money that he's suing me for right now. He's making a mockery of the judicial system by using this court as an arena to punish me because he no longer has control in my life.
All right, we're going to see about that. Sir, tell me about the lawsuit.
Okay, Your Honor. After we got back together and she had her third DUI, she was being processed.
Now, why does she talk so well in court? She's used to it. Go ahead.
She was ordered into drug court program, and it really looked like she was getting her life back on track and things were going down the right path. And I thought at this point, you know, we've been together for 8 years. I'm going to commit to her and marry her. And that's what we did. We got married, and everything was fine, right up until graduation day of drug court. That's when she disappeared again, went on a drinking binge, smoking some marijuana, whatever.
How are you
You
so
smoked with
sure?
me.
She didn't
How
come
long
home.
was she gone each time when she disappeared?
She could be gone anywhere from 1 day to the whole weekend.
Sir,
So,
that was crack. You don't disappear like
Well-
that. Binges on alcohol, sir. You're a deputy. You should know that. Many crackheads as you see.
He's not a deputy. He lost his job because of the interaction he had with me in jail. He didn't mention that.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes.
You all married. What was it like being married?
When we were first married, it was okay. Everything was fine. But she was in that program. She was getting random UAs. She was walking the path.
And then what?
And then as soon as she graduated, that was it. It was right back to the old patterns.
All right. And so the marriage ended because of her relapse?
I was graduated from drug court when we got married.
All right. Why did you all break up?
Because he's got control issues. Because I don't mind. That's what we're here for today. Because I don't mind. Because I wasn't allowed to have friends. I wasn't allowed to have friends in my home. I couldn't do anything.
Okay. Anything like what?
Have friends even over when
I heard that part.
When it was clear when he didn't want me to
else?
have friends outside the house, I invited them to the house so that he could interact.
We're done with friends. Is there anything else?
Everything.
Everything. Now you want to play games. I'm asking you something specific, and now you're going to say it was everything. I'll go back to him. I won't listen to your dope fiend testimony to me. I'm having this. Don't do that to me. I don't play that. These 3 times you've been in court and talked crazy to that judge, don't do it to me. I've seen 1 million alcoholics and dope fiends who went to rehab like you, and they get out and try to talk slick. Don't talk slick to me.
I apologize, Your Honor.
He took your game,
no
but not me. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. How did she breach some contract you're talking about?
All right. In the divorce decree, I was awarded $800 for the dental bill. There was also some damages to...
Have you received it?
No, sir.
That's part of your lawsuit?
That is part of the lawsuit.
All right. What else?
$500 damages to my house.
Our house.
That was in the divorce decree?
No, sir, that was not. I have a...
Did it occur after the divorce?
Yes. One door got damaged while we were broke up.
All right. When did that happen?
It happened in December of last year.
All right. And you were divorced when?
I was divorced in August of 2011.
All right. And do you have your divorce decree?
Yes, sir.
Let's see it. And evidence of this door that occurred after the divorce.
It's a promissory note that she agreed to pay on the damages to the door.
And the agreement was August 26th of 11. Your divorce was August 18th of 11. So, right. 10 days later.
This was for the cell phone purchase.
All right, let's get to the cell phone. What occurred with this cell phone?
We got back together in December, and...
Married?
No.
Just as lovers or whatever?
She moved back in with me, trying to work things out. She did have a friend over, and they were drinking buddies. They would go out and do their party thing and whatever. But when she was with me, she wanted to buy a cell phone. She was getting her federal income tax return back, and she said, I'll pay you back as soon as I get my return. So we put the cell phone
That's what you get for not watching my show.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go rent a room, baby. So we can talk. It's too loud in here. You all didn't have cars? You couldn't go in the car?
I didn't go to the hotel to talk. I went there to hit it and quit it.
Pardon me?
Well, I went there to hit it and quit it.
Plaintiff Brian Hain is suing his ex-wife, whom he met when he was a deputy at the local jail, and she was an inmate.
Ma'am, what do you say?
You know, he seeks to diminish my credibility by my past, and I recognize what you're saying as well. I am a Canyon County drug court graduate, and clearly he knew throughout the entirety of our 10-year relationship that I had a problem. I don't deny that. That drug court system saved my life. The only thing I'm ashamed of is getting behind the wheel of a 3,000-pound deadly weapon and endangering the community. Okay, but here's what I've got to say about him. He continues to get back with me even though he's standing up here and trying to make me look bad. He takes me to dinner all the time. He spends upwards of $150 on a dinner. He fills my car with gas. We spent the night at a hotel together last night. When you're seeking to sue somebody for damages of $1,777, do you generally take them out to dinner and spend money on them? You take them, and he'll tell you it's because he loves me. Well, if he loves me, then why are we in this courtroom today?
Because he just wanted to trick you out of a little loving, and then sue you.
Your Honor, I live with him 5 days a week.
So he got the better end of this bargain.
No, he gets it every night. I'm with him 5 days a week.
Right, and then he sues you.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's get to what he's suing you for today. How do you respond to the $800 you were ordered to pay?
I say that I've paid the dentist.
When did you pay it?
I'm still paying on it. I make
You
small
said
payments.
you paid it.
I said I'm making small payments.
No,
on
you
it.
didn't.
Well,
You said
it's
I
my
paid
bill.
the dental bill.
The $800
Here you go
bill
talking
comes to my
slick
house.
again. Here you go talking slick to me again. You're about to get thrown out. All right. Now, the cell phone bill, have you paid that?
It's not a bill. It's the purchase of the phone.
Have you paid it? That is a
No.
bill. When you buy something, you get a receipt and you pay for it, you've paid a bill. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
You know I always love you.
I know.
No matter what. We'll work things out.